Global education is in an era of rapid change. From the rise of open online courses to Asia's ascent to the top of the school league tables. How can Russia compete? Should we look to our position on the Human Development Index? Does the solution lay in early years development? Russia ranks third for spending at this age, but way below the OECD average for achievement. Can we compete with Asia and Finland by adopting their individualized learning models or awarding higher status to teachers? Or should our efforts concentrate on vocational or higher education? 57% of employers feel there is a shortfall in highly skilled workers. So should we turn to universities or vocational models to plug skills gaps? With disruptive technologies set to remove millions of middle-income jobs by 2025, how can the government steer our human capital towards productive careers through continued education? Throughout this session, we will ask you to consider what opportunities or threats to Russian competitiveness suggested investments and reforms pose to the individual learner, the educational business model, and business and wider society.
Study after study shows that the earlier a child begins learning, the better he or she does down the road.
Our students come to us in different ways. What is different about education today, or what must be different, is that we have to recognize that and tailor the education to the student.
We should start talking about theoretical and applied rather than academic and vocational, and we should make sure that vocational subjects are taken seriously.
The very best that we can do is prepare young people for a rapidly changing social, technological, economic environment.
What's striking to a foreigner is in many ways, the quality of parts of the Russian educational system, particularly in fields like physics and maths and computing, but perhaps not allied to that much creativity and innovation in teaching methods.
There's only one thing that matters in education, and that is the quality of the teachers. In Finland, highly successful, 9 out of 10 applicants for teacher training don't succeed. If you don't have good teachers, you will fail as an educational system, therefore your economy will fail.
I think anybody who doesn't think that education is about the economy isn't listening.
There's two ways of developing entrepreneurial skills. One is get out into the jungle and you give it a go. And you make mistakes along the way and you try again until you succeed. The other way is to actually teach them in schools.
If we're careful about introducing human skills in school, things like high-level parenting skills, high-level community engagement skills, then we end up with a better society.
Is the most pressing debate around the age at which we begin formal education or in how we structure learning systems? Should we first address youth unemployment, the skills gap for business, or strategies for learning for the very young? Which specific reforms offer the best route to growth? And where along the learner's journey should our investment be targeted?